People see horses eating hay or running around in the paddock, cute kids riding the ponies, and then think running this barn is so peaceful and lovely. But this is the part that no one really talks about. So today I'm going to show you the reality of running a barn. The reality of running a barn is that it is, somewhere between 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning. I'm out here. I'm freezing cold. It's negative, 25, feeling like negative, 30 something. And I'm out here and I'm gonna have to go change blankets because the weather is constantly changing. And would I like to be back inside in my pajamas drinking coffee right now? Absolutely, but that's not what's gonna happen. I didn't start this because it was easy or profitable. I started this because I love horses and I've found that I love teaching. Honestly, I never got the upbringing of a positive work environment except for one spot during the summertime. During my summers, I would work for the stable in exchange for lessons. It was one of two places that actually had no drama. Out of many barns, I wanted to build a place where horses come first, that they're allowed to just be horses and not machines, that I could build a place that was drama-free, all-inclusive, and included anyone that wanted to love horses. But loving something doesn't protect you from the bullying, burnout, stress, and having the hard days. Most people think that my job is riding and teaching. Believe it or not, that's actually the smallest part of my day. The real work is feeding, cleaning, mucking out stalls, fixing things when they break, reorganizing tack that gets left out, managing horses' healthcare, wellness, training programs, their weight and dietary needs. There's a lot of time spent just giving horses their feed and making sure that they finish it and actually watching my horse eat. Hauling water, no matter the temperature, doesn't matter if it's cold, freezing temperatures, the hose is frozen, it doesn't matter. The water trough still needs to be full, and that's all being done whether I'm tired or I'm sick or overwhelmed or I've had the worst day in the world. And this isn't to complain. I chose this life. I love the peace and clarity when it comes to mucking my stalls by myself. But at the end of the day, the horses don't care if you had a good day or a bad day, or if you're hurt or not. They still need you to give them their food, supply their hay, and fill their water. One of the realities of living in a northern climate and having blankets on your horses is that they're going to rip. And learning a skill such as sewing to ensure that I'm not buying a new blanket every single time a horse rips their blanket is very important. There's a lot of ups and downs with this lifestyle, and it all just comes with the territory. Running a lesson barn isn't cheap. We all know that horses aren't cheap, that hay, feed, vet care, insurance, and equipment, the costs never stop. Hay gets eaten like it's air and wasted all the time. I swear I just opened that feed bag and all the grain is suddenly gone. Cancellations hurt. Weather hurts. One vet bill can wipe out a whole week, if not a month of income. There's this idea or rumors out there that barn owners must be rich because horses are expensive, right? In reality, most of us are just trying to stay afloat. It's so hilarious when I get the question of, how are you affording this? How does this work? Where does your money go? This is where my money goes. To hay. To buying feed and all the things that the horses need. Have I taken a paycheck? No. I so wish my days were filled with just riding horses all day. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Reality is I have to schedule this time just like I do every lesson. Otherwise, something else always comes up. The hardest part isn't actually the physical labor. It isn't even balancing the bills. It's the emotional toll that it takes. It's caring and loving these animals so deeply. It's carrying the responsibility of my students' safety, being so emotionally and physically and mentally invested in their progress and their goals. It's managing expectations from riding a new horse to not being ready to take that next step. It's being the person that has to manage the money. It's being that special person that your child comes to when everything goes wrong. Being their safe space, their peace, and the person that they confide in. I hold more secrets than you could ever know. There's days that I've questioned everything. But then these special moments happen. And there's tons of these moments that just make it all worth it. A student who finally believes in themselves. A kid who was terrified, now confidently trotting. A horse who was nervous and misunderstood, now calm and trusting. These moments don't show up on lesson plans, spreadsheets, or when you do your taxes. They're also not guaranteed, even if you spend hours building that lesson plan for that student that just really needs to build that confidence. Nothing is promised or guaranteed. This video isn't all about being negative. If you go to a lesson barn, support it. Respect the policies and just understand that we're all human. We all need the money and we're all just out here trying to make life a better place. If you're dreaming of owning a lesson barn one day, or if you're in the process of doing that, this video isn't to scare you away. It's just to show you the reality and also to just prepare you for what's to come. I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader if that's what you're doing, because this world needs more lesson barns. I'm not here to gatekeep or spread toxicity. There's way too much of that in this industry. I just want to share my passion with you. It's not all about riding. It's not all about each lesson and who makes the most. It's not about what fancy breed you have. It's about loving horses and doing what's best for them, no matter the breed, even if it's $1,000 thoroughbred to a $10,000 fancy breed horse. It doesn't matter. Each horse needs a high level of care and love and exercise, and that's just all about horse welfare. I'm just so sick and tired of the toxicity, the drama, the who's better than who's showing what horse, who has what breed of horse, what are they doing with that. Like, just stay in your own lane, look at what you're doing, stop looking at what everyone else is doing, and just realize the reality of owning a barn is a lot of hard work, a lot of money, and days that you never will get paid for, ever, in your entire lifetime. But we're all here for the same reason. We love horses, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. This life isn't easy, but it sure is real. And for me, it's worth it. So thanks for being here. Thanks for seeing the whole picture. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the glorious moments that I get to share with all of my students. Thanks, guys, for being here. Let's try to spread some more kindness this week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.